started on YouTube and Twitch here. Make sure it works. There's me, and there is me. All right. I'm going to test the chat ninja there. Okay, so we are live streaming to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Feel free to watch anywhere. Your comments will just pop up on the screen, as you can see. Eric Bevelo, hey, what's up, brother? I hope you're keeping your head up, man. I heard the news, and that's terrible, and I'm sorry for your loss, brother. Glad to see you here, though. Hope you're doing good. Hey, DJ, how you doing? What's up, buddy? How's it going? All right, test, test, test. There we go. We are live streaming on all three. Adam A.C. Chavez, howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you? Aaron Schalliner, what's up? Hey, everyone, how you doing? All right, we're going to get started off with something small, just to start regular. How about just an 8D8? Nice white 8D8, so a good one. But we'll get started with something small. That way nobody feels left out while Andrea's doing the tags there. And everybody has a chance to get in before we start doing anything good. So nobody feels like they missed out. I believe it, Eric. I'm sorry for you, bud. But stay up. That's the name of this game. Stay up, you know? So, you got this. He's got a little bit of dirt on his head there, but it is pretty much wiping off. Don't really have anything to clean it with, but it's already wiped off a lot from where it was. So, nice 8D8. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that. $1 for a 50-year-old figure there. 40-something-year-old figure. Don't know the math. Alrighty, but he will start us off that 8D8 right there. I'm going to get all set up on my side. And you guys say, hey, when you get into the room, so I know you're here and I know you can see everything going on. Alright. What up, Fife? How you doing? Good, good, man. No complaints, no complaints. Aaron Moffitt, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Adam A.C. Chavez starts us off $1 on 8D8. Massey Michael, Adam beat you to it, bud. You got to go at least 2 bones. Adam A.C. Chavez in the lead at $1 here. We got $6. Aaron Schalliner at $6 on 8D8 there. There's Adam Chitwood. Greetings. Whoa, how fancy. Whoa, greetings. Massey Michael, Adam beat you to, or Aaron beat you to at that time. But 8D8's at $6. $6. Nope, Massey Michael, there you go. Now you're leading, brother. $7 on 8D8. 8D8. Doug Christina Foster, what's up? How you doing? How's it going? How you been? Well, it's warming up a little bit outside, which is very, very nice. I think it was 50 degrees down here in Imperial Commissary Land down in Nashville, Tennessee. And it was very, very nice, so I was very excited about that. Be sure to tag your friends. We're going to have a lot of AFA graded stuff come up. A lot of nice complete figures, loose complete, some vehicles, play sets, and a partridge and a pear tree. Aaron Schalliner takes over on 8D8 at 10 bones, 10 doll hairs on that beautiful 8D8 right there. We got 10 bones. Andrea's still tagging away. And people are still finding the live video. We are getting going. I got so many monitors. If you ever see me looking over to the sides, it's because I am a person that enjoys numerous monitors. So usually I've got like 4 going on. Right now I have 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 up there. That's a big one. So that's cool. It used to be, a million years ago, it used to be so I could watch Yankees games while I worked. But now it's just more work on the 4th monitor. I don't know how that happened. Pensacola was crazy this time last week. Yeah, you guys are getting a bit of snow, huh? $11 on 8D8. Massey Michael in the lead. Andrea's all done. We're going to move 8D8 over to letter A, and we're going to bring out the awesome, incredible IC Auction Droid, brought to you by Derek Cernak. Made that for me. Thank you very much. Shout out to Derek there. The IC Auction Droid allowing us to auction not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Well, 4 items at once. Without the IC Auction Droid, we also have letter E, so technically 5 items at once. What are you going to do? This is not a math show. That's not what's going on. Just call me Big Papa. There you go. Like do 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 do. All right, how about we hail to the chief, baby? Little Chirpa situation there. Chief Chirpa with his stick. He is complete. He'll be letter B. The chief. All right, letter C. Let's do. Do you have a blaster, bud? Nope, you don't. There we go. Let's do red Snaggletooth, regular Snaggletooth. He does have his smuggler blaster there, so he is complete. Looks pretty good. Not perfect, but still really, actually pretty darn good. I'm just picking on it because it's me. Sit here and check it out. Happy New Year, Arthur Lou. You've been waiting on that one for a while, but Happy New Year to the year of the snake for Mr. Arthur Lou there. Hopefully it brings us all, I don't know. What does a snake bring, Arthur? Luck, power, I don't know. Something good. You guys usually have good stuff that each one of your years bring, and I like that. The year of the snake. And he's got a blaster. Letter C. Alright, and then letter D. Letter D, we got a, what's this guy here? Forlom. Because we go by the Kenner names here on the IC. So this is a Forlom. He looks pretty darn good. He doesn't have the characteristic rip at the back of his neck, but he has a little bit of wear on the arm there. I'll try to get you a good view so you can see it. A little bit early, but interested in a graded Bespin Luke. I will get you a graded Bespin Luke here for, I'll get it up next, brother. See a little bit of wear on his arm there, but otherwise he's very, very nice. And he is complete. So there you go, letter D. Well, we'll find you a Bespin Luke there, bud, no worries. And then I know you all love the completely insane, weird, oddball. Dun, 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 dun. Letter E. Letter E. How about we start off with this awesome lunchbox? Hallmark School Days lunchbox, numbered edition with certificate of authenticity. Let's see if it's still in there. No certificate. Is this a certificate? Whoa, the certificate is there. It's still on the tag. The certificate of authenticity is on the tag. Looks good in there. Little tiny lunchbox. Don't know what you use it for. Something cool. Maybe you're on like a diet and you only need a small lunchbox to keep yourself in control. Seeing as how I have no use for that, it could be yours for the low, low price of starting at $1 on Crazy Letter E. And there's your certificate of authenticity. What's that for? This accompanies an authentic numbered edition School Days lunchbox inspired by a real lunchbox. This design is 75% of the size of the original that was offered in the 50s through the 70s. The individual edition number displayed on the underside of this lunchbox is unique to this piece. Number 5E-9707. I don't know what that means. But anyway, it's in nice condition. Cool lunchbox there. Still got the tag on it. Can't go wrong. Mini lunchbox. Mini me lunchbox. There you go. Happy New Year. All right. I think ICCC 2028, that'll be a good time to introduce the granddaughter to our world. 2028. 2025. Yeah, 3.5. I think she'll dig it. Snakes on the plane. Casey Blevins, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Easy peasy. Hey, Belky Bar Takamoose, what's up, my brother? How you doing, Dan? We got $10 on B, $2 on D, $10 on C, $11 on C, $11 on D, $15 on B. Massey Michael with a string O bids there. Now let's see what we got for Bespin Luke. There's a Bespin Luke. So I did have a Bespin Luke there at B. What's the grade? It's an 80, so we'll sell that for you next, buddy. Bespin Luke, as per your request. All right, Aaron Challoner, $6 on E, $6 on that lovely lunchbox, a mini lunchbox for snacks and such. You could definitely fit 4 Hot Pockets in that. Maybe 5 if you invert the top one and put it in the middle and squish a little. But forget about a can of soda. Actually, I bet you if it's maybe 1 or 2 cans of soda. Should be drinking school soda for your school lunch, so it's not good for you. All right, let's see where we are. 88's at $11. Chief Chirp is at $15. Red Snaggletooth Complete is at $11, and Forlom Complete is at $11. The School Days Lunchbox is at $6. Nope, it's at $8 with Massey Michael. Just took over on the lunchbox. All right, 88's only at $11, but since he was what we put out first, I'm itching to call him. So if you want to get in to bid on 88, he's nice looking. Now is the time, or forever hold your peace. I'm going to call him next. 88 is letter A, and he's at $11. And up next, in 88 slot, we're going to pop up this Bespin Luke as per request. Letter D, $15. Mr. Peter Robbins. $15 on that Forlom. We got C at 15. C at 15 with Aaron Moffat on that Red Snaggletooth Complete there. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron Challoner at $13 on A. It's the attack of the Aarons. They spell it differently, so that's easy to read. All right, we're gonna, oh no, $13 on A. That's 88 there, $13 on 88. 88's at $13. Bum, 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 bum. Andrea made my beverage tonight. Let's see what we got going on. That is quite good. Tangeray and tonic. Definitely Tangeray in there. I did not get banged up by the bartender, I'll tell you that much. Any chance you have an Imperial Dignitary or a Warwick tonight? I think only graded, bud. No, I sold the Imperial Dignitary. I don't know if I have a Warwick. I do not see one. I see a ton of Han Solos. Nope, I don't think so, bud. No Warwick tonight. But I did put up a bunch of, but the Warwick wasn't in there, but I did put up a bunch of Last 17 on my Facebook page there. So check it out. Or on the IC, rather. Nope, no Warwick. Can't help you. Just call me Aaron. Aaron. 16 on D. Massey Michael. William Kennedy Fallow. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? Any of the solos, 88, 85 or higher solos? Let's find out. For solos, hold on. I have 6 Han Solos, 80 plus, 80 plus, 80. There's a U85, so that's a U grade 85. There's another U85, and then here's an 80 plus. I only have 2 that are 85 or above, and they're both U grades, so that's as clean as they'll get, directly off a bubble by AFA. When they used to do that, they don't do it anymore. That's why we allow U grades to be sold on the IC now, because it's already happened. You can't shove the blank back in the horse, if you know what I mean. So we got those 2 solos that are 85 or higher, Brian. If you're into that, let me know. All right, let's see where we are. We're at $13 on 88. I'm still calling them. Chief Chirp is at $15 if you want to get in on that. Red Snaggletooth Complete's only at $15. And the 4-alarm Complete is at $16. Leia Bespin? Leia Bespin is an 80. Leia Hoth is an 85. Original Leia is a 75. And then Leia Endor is an 85. So Leia Endor and Leia Hoth are the only ones that are 85 over there, bud. For Leia's. There better be some people here hunting 85s and stuff because they've been going cheap on here. They've been going for the price of like 80s. Not even 80 pluses, but 80s. Not the Trench, but what is the other solo? Han Solo Hoth. Yeah, Han Solo Hoth. Flesh Face Tan Pants, if that helps. I don't know. Flesh Face Tan Pants. I'll put up the Leia Hoth in a bit here. But that's fine. Let's call that 88 though, because that's where we're going to start. How's that sound? 88 going once at $13 to Mr. Challoner. Going twice to Aaron. Going thrice. Sold 88. Okay, everybody, and remember, all the graded ones, we're going to be starting them at $50 because it costs a minimum of $50, whichever grading company you use. That is not counting shipping both ways. So technically, it's about a minimum of $65 on top of whatever the graded figure costs, and on top of the rarity and everything like that. But even if it's a AFA 20, it costs somebody $65 to get graded. So we're starting them all at $50, which is still like starting it at $1 if you think about it. Because there is no profit in it until you bid on it. So, yeah, you got it, buddy. We're starting off. Well, that's what I'm saying, Brian. Tag your friends, man. Tag anybody. Tag anybody that likes graded. They've been going cheap. Somebody will love you forever. You put them onto this sale. Here we go. We want the graded Luke Bespin. It's a UKG 80 Luke Bespin right there. It is Luke Skywalker Bespin brown hair. And he is complete. Got his blaster there and lightsaber and all that jazz. Starting off at 50 bones. 50 bones on that one. Any loose complete Luke Jedis and ATST drivers. Usually not ATST drivers. To tell you the truth, brother, every time I've sold one recently, it sells for less than the blaster would sell. And I could just put that blaster with the Leia Endor, and it's like an immediate way more money. That's the problem with ATST drivers. I'm late to the party. What is letter E? Letter E is a mini lunchbox. It's modern-ish. Here, just so you're aware of the size. But it's just a mini lunchbox. Tony Kornberg always likes the tin boxes. Brian Campbell starts off at $60 on A. Thank you, sir. Aaron Moffat, $70 on A. $70 for that Luke Bespin there. He's graded in 80. UKG 80 Luke Bespin. Aaron Shallender says 90 bucks on A. I was in a lunchbox era recently. You should write Andrea. She's got a bunch of weird ones that aren't Star Wars if you're looking for lunchboxes, man. I found a box in her basement, I think like a week ago. And I'm like, do you even know these are in here? And it's like every lunchbox you could ever think of that's old. It's crazy. That Luke Jedi looks awesome. Can you show it, please? Yeah, man. You might have a bit of a lag. I did just show it there. Let me try to get him with some white paper. I do have a Farm Boy AFA, and I might have a 3PO. I think I sold the one with the 3PO with the, there you go. With the basket, or the removable mesh. There's the... But I think I have a original 3PO graded. And I do have a Farm Boy, yes sir. The Farm Boy is an 80 Near Mint Plus, and somehow I can't remember what you literally just said. 3PO. 3PO. A golden droid of sorts. I don't see a 3PO. Nope, no C-3PO. I must have sold it, brother. I do not see one. I got a 12-inch C-3PO. Does that help? Admiral Akbar. Nope, no 3PO, bud. Sorry. $100 for A. No, the Jedi, not Bespin. Luke Jedi. Oh, the Luke Jedis? No, they're in Andrea's store for hype. I took the Luke Jedis in the last 17 from here because they were selling way below they sell on eBay, so I just threw them in Andrea's store. If you want any of those, you can feel free to reach out to her. R2 Centroscope? I don't think so. I sold that one. I have an original R2. Nice. And I have a 3-legged R2. Droid Factory R2. R2 Centroscope I sold a week ago. Or a couple weeks ago. I don't know. D is at 16. Well, there you go. Forlom is at $16 with Matthew Michael. Aaron Moffat's in the lead on Red Snaggletooth, complete at $15. Chief Chirp is the next one I'm going to call. That's Matthew Michael is in the lead on B at $15. Hop on that one if you want. And the Bespin Luke Brownhair is at $100 so far. And there we go. Let me call this lunchbox. If you want to get in on the lunchbox, the mini lunchbox, it's $8. Matthew Michael's going to take it down right now. I'm going to call it right this moment. Letter E, going once, going twice, going thrice on E. That's sold. All right. Congratulations, Matthew Michael. Interested in the Droid Factory. Droid Factory is a good one. People dig that one, man, for sure. I gotcha. What's up, Michael? Just hung the B-Wing on the wall. Looks nice, dude. That was the one that even had, like, the price sticker from the original box with it, right? That was cool. I found that in there. The original R2 is graded. It's graded an 80. It's actually beautiful. Very, very nice. What did I just call? Chief Chirpa. Hail to the Chief. Hail to the Chief. He's the Chief and he needs hailing. What up, Frankie? How you doing, bud? Hope all is well. Hey, make sure to check out my personal profile. I'm going to start a new thing. It's called Stuff on Mike's Desk, where I just have stuff on my desk at Andrea's work, and I'm going to throw it up for like a slow deal and no deal. It can end at any time, so put in your highest bid. And It's just weird stuff. Like there's some cells in there. It's cool. But it's stuff that I grabbed that I'm like, oh, I'll figure this out. And then I have no place for it, so I just put it on my desk. So check it out. Oh, I called the lunchbox, not the chief. Sorry. Thank you, dear. How much is Chief Chirp at? Chief Chirpa, we're going to call too. 1, 2, 3, sold. So we got Chief Chirpa and we got the lunchbox sold there. Massey Michael, you took down Chief Chirpa, bud. Congratulations. So there we go. We got 2 things we could put out here. All right. All right. We're only at $100 on that Bespin Luke. How much does an 80 grade Bespin Luke go for? Please don't make me check eBay sold listings all night, folks. If you know it goes for more, bid it. Bespin Luke CS80. Filter. $200, 149, 263, 153 plus $10 shipping plus tax. We got to get at least up another 50, 60 bucks on Bespin Luke before I'll call it. Let's see what we got for letter E here. And that's the thing, folks. I hate to be selling at like the bottom of what eBay charges, like the very least of recent sales. But right now, even on that Bespin Luke, we're 50 below the least price on recent sales. They go up to 220, you know. But right now we're $50 lower than cheapest has sold on regular auctions with a guy with 5 feedback on eBay. Just throwing it out there. Here's some cool stuff. Look at this, stamps. I have no idea what they're from, but they're framed and nice. Looks like it was a Christmas gift at one point. There's a little bit of wrapping paper back there. But there you go, look at that. Stamp of Luke. Stamp of X-Wing. 41-cent stamp, so a while ago. And they're nice and they're framed, so starting at $1, letter E. There's another one with bad guys, we'll sell that second. $115 on A, $115 on A. That's the thing is with eBay fees, you also pay tax. So, and God forbid you live out of the country, you pay that and you pay VAT tax and you pay eBay global shipping program. So it's a triple murder. So eBay fees and tax kind of cancel each other out. So if you think about it, that one that sold for $153, which was the cheapest that sold on eBay recently, that would be, at least in Tennessee, 9.75% tax. And it's 13% to sell it on eBay, so it's kind of almost a wash. Especially since I'll take goods and services through PayPal or friends and family. So that 3% right there, you could totally make it wash. So if you paid goods and services and no tax, it would literally, it's definitely less than eBay. For the buyer, not for me. If you pay goods and services, it doesn't really save me anything. But, yeah, no. eBay will catch you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, you know, think about it. There's no tax, you know. Or there is tax, but you're supposed to claim it yourself, so good luck. What do we want there? We said... You wanted a Han Hoth, right? Alright, this is a U85 Han Hoth, so we'll talk about U grades and what those are. This used to be a big thing that everybody used to fight against on the boards. AFA was the only one that really ever did it. Yeah, they are deals for sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm more than happy for you guys to get deals off these graded, but it has to be a good deal for you, and it has to be kind of okay of a price for me. Because, see, instead of me sitting here and telling you all about Han Hoss and showing them to you and looking at them and blah, 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 I could just take 4 pictures of that, hit list with AI on eBay, and start it at $1 on a Sunday night, and I will get more than I've been selling them for here. So that's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for more than they're worth. I'm not asking for you guys to bid buy it now prices on eBay. I'm just asking you to make it not a venture in insanity for me to sit here and sell these to you. Like, I'd love to give you great stuff, and I've tested this out over the years. You've seen it. I've done it with carded figures. I've done it with high-end stuff. And as long as they get kind of close, shoot, I lose 10%, I don't care. I lose literally, 33% on that Luke Bespin at $100 instead of just taking 4 pictures and slapping it up on eBay with AI. And then I don't even have to ship it. You guys know I got a shipper. Mike ships it. So that would be all my time, and I could do that at, I don't know, noon on a Tuesday when I'm bored. So that's why I want to bring you awesome things, but I am more than happy to sit here and sell loose till the end of time. But you guys always ask for better stuff, and if you want better stuff from somebody reputable that you could say, hey, can you check that out, and does it have blah, blah, blah? Does it have blah, blah, blah? It's a totally better experience than eBay, better shipping than eBay. I'm trustworthy. Or you can go to eBay and you can pay more, but that's the thing. Please don't make me just take 4 pictures and put it on eBay and sell loose here. I don't want to. So tag your friends. If they like collecting graded stuff, it's going to be cheaper. Everything has sold cheaper than it sells on eBay on this. Every single one. U85 grade, so it's a U grade. We used to be against this back in the day. But what a U grade is in order to achieve a U grade, it has to either be opened by AFA from a baggie or from an actual carded figure. Because back in the day, carded figures were so plentiful, sometimes it was more, would make you more money if you would send in the carded figures, especially damaged cards, get them ripped off the card out of the sealed bubble and recased by AFA and then sold as a U grade. So a lot of people did that. We on the boards, everybody who's no repo pretty much fought against this, and AFA did eventually stop doing it, which is good that they stopped doing it, but there's a ton of them on the market, there's a ton of them out there, because this was a really common thing that people used to do back in the day, because it would increase the price. This essentially would be worth what a 90 is worth, because an 85 U grade is a higher grade than an 85. 85s are also very hard to attain. But this one has technically never been touched by human hands, supposedly at AFA, and I don't know, I've never seen it done. But supposedly at AFA, it would be like white-gloved out of the package, and then they would immediately seal it in this container, so it is not touched by human hands ever. So that is a U85, AFA U85, Han Solo Hoth, flesh face with tan pants. And it's quite nice. Aaron Schallender, I'm all alone here in the loose camp. Man, loose is great, and I'm more than happy to sell loose. But the thing is when I only sell loose, well, Aaron, you know, you've watched a bunch of my sales. People will be like, can I get a minute card? Can I get a graded? Can I get this? Can I get that? And it's like, sure, but, you know, loose is easy to come by. U85 Han Solo Hoths are not. That's the difference from my side, my perspective of things. But go ahead, there's Han Solo Hoth. He's a U85 Han Solo Hoth, starting at $50. And actually, there's one that just recently sold on November 24th, so I know exactly what this one's worth. So let's see if we get anywhere near it. Any issues on the paint on Bespin Luke? See, another question you can ask if it happens to be on the internet. On eBay. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to look for you on eBay for a graded figure and see if they got the grade wrong. But it happens. Grades are sometimes wrong. I'll give you my best grade on this Campbell. I don't know. He's in really nice condition, dude. I don't see any scratches or chips or anything. I mean, I would have personally, there's a little bit of dirt on the back of his right hand that I would have personally cleaned off before I sent it. But here, I'll see if I can show you. It might be impossible to show, dude. It's super small. It's on the back of this hand. Yeah, you can see it. See that those two little teeny tiny specks of dirt? I would have personally cleaned that off before sending it in for grading, but let's remember it's a UKG 80, and we all know how it works, and please do not take this as gospel, but the way it tends to work is a UKG 80 is a AFA 75, and a CAS 80 is an AFA 75, but sometimes I've had AFA 80s that look like AFA 60s. So I would always ask, if you can ask, but nobody's ever going to answer you on eBay, I'll tell you that much. I'll answer you here. Han Hoff is at 155. 155. We got 130 on Bespin Luke, UKG 80. Bacta. Only works if you say they're in a Bacta tank. There you go. Chris Fermani, 150 on B. We've got 155 on B with Brian Campbell. We have Brian Campbell in the lead on A at 130. 130. Let's call these other two figs. Do we have any bids on this? Yes, we do. Massey Michael is in the lead on the frame stamps at $5. If anybody wants to get in on the frame stamps there. I'm going to call this Red Snaggletooth. He's at $17, so if you want to get in on that complete Red Snag, now is your time to shine. Going once on Red Snag, twice on Red Snag, thrice Red Snaggletooth to Mr. Turk, sold. I spelled it wrong there, but it's Michael Turk. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. Red Snaggletooth is all yours. All right, Brian Campbell on A is at 130. 130. What did you guys want? Tell me again. What did you say? Here, let's just sell this guy. Loose action figure Hong Kong Death Squad Commander with the dark blue emblem. 75 plus EX plus near mint, so he's got a 75 on him. And I'll tell you what it is right there on the top of his helmet. He has a little tiny, you see that dot? It's scratched. Little tiny dot, very tiny, but that's definitely what didn't let him be an 80.
And sometimes they don't. We all have those moments. When you're spinning your wheels, you need to pump the brakes. You need to get back.
Looks good though. 75 plus EX near mint, that means it's like touching 80, but didn't get an 80. So there you go.
Okay, man, maybe that's too high. But hey,
starting at $50. Death Squad Commander. Droid Factory R2. Okay, I'll pull that over here and we'll do that one. I bet here. That's a cool case. He's in there good. You got it, Mike. Thanks for bidding, bud. All right, we're at 155 on the U85 Han Hoth. It's a U85 Han Hoth. And just for the record, the most recent Han Hoth went for $193.73 plus $31.25. This one is only graded an 85, not a U85. So I'm not making these numbers up, folks. I just, you know. But I'm not going to call them if they're way undervalued. I'll just sit here all night. I'm in no rush. Also, remember, while there's downtimes here, ask me questions about me, about the IC, about ICC Con, about the future of conventions, whatever you'd like to know. About IC for Life, the charity there. Beep. We got 140 Theo Husky on letter A. Letter A at 140. But it's super easy. I'll even teach you what I'm doing. I'm going to eBay, I'm typing in what it is, and I'm going to search sold listings, and then I just look at the most recent sales. That's how we build market price. All right, we got $5 on these stamps. Anybody else keen on the stamps? I'm going to swap them out. Let's do the Forlom for Tony Kornberg at 18 bucks. Forlom at $18. Tony Kornberg. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Holding out for an 85. I understand that, brother. All right, Tony Kornberg, we're calling the Forlom. We're going to call those stamps next. Sold! Forlom to Tony Kornberg. There we go. Seattle, Washington. Incoming call. Hold on one second. Oh, I missed it. Leave a voicemail. You'll be fine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You want the R2? Droid Factory R2, it is graded a 70. I would expect the reason why it is a 70 is just because it's a little bit yellow on the label, but very minor, and there's some marks on the back. But I actually think that's kind of a harsh grade with their standard grading system there. Oh, maybe right there too. Little sticker trouble. It's not torn or anything. It's just, look. So, all right, a 70 is fair. There you go. Droid Factory R2. Starting at 50 bucks. Let's call these stamps here. We'll get out some other stamps there. Stamps are only at 5 bucks. If anybody's keen on them, that's a good deal on some stamps. And it's framed and everything. It looks nice. Going once on the stamps at $5. Is going twice at the stamps, 5 bucks. Going thrice, stamps, $5. Sold. Boom, 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 boom. Aaron Moffat says 100 bones on D. 100 bones on D. Aaron Challoner, Aaron Moffat beat you to it, buddy. It's already at 100 bones on D. Okay. There's some stamps. Alright, here's the other set of stamps. It's got Boba Fett on there and Stormtroopers. So this one is way cooler than the last set of stamps. Boba Fett and Stormtroopers. It's in a frame. Staring at a buck, $1 holler. Okay, Bespin Luke is at 140. Love to get him up at least 10 more bucks, then he will literally be cheaper than the cheapest one that's sold in the past 3 months on eBay. But kind of close. And Han Hoth U85, as I just showed you, the most recent one to sell, sold for 190 something plus $35 shipping. So, and that was only an 85 grade, not a U85. So deals to be had if you snatch them up. We got $5 on E. Massey Michael, $5 on E. Alright, I've got no bids on the Death Squad commander, so I guess I'll just take him down. Put up something regular, I guess. Here, how about a bag of loose figures? You guys like those ones? I need my little jar here. Another jar with all my weapons. Doesn't matter. Letter C is going to be one of our Bags O' Figs. Bags O' Figs. This is a really nice Bag O' Figs here. It's got a Stormtrooper and a Vader and a Leia and a Luke and a... It's a good one. Actually, it's all first 12. So first 12 bags of figs. Bag of figs. You got a Leia. She's got nice hair, a little bit of yellow on her. A rip on her cape, no blaster. But nice hair.
Drive the award-winning Nissan Rogue today.
We got a C-3PO. He's actually pretty decent condition there. It's actually a pretty nice C-3PO, to be fair. Legs are a little loose, but not bad. Definitely will stand. We got a Darth Vader. And he's got a good cape. And he's got a saber. It's just missing the tip. Hong Kong COO. So he's really not bad. Got a saber. Just missing the tip. Then we got the mighty Chewbacca. R2-D2. Yeah, that's an R2-D2 sensor scope. So he's not first 12, but we'll pretend he is. But he is an R2-D2 sensor scope for the record. The sensor scope's a little bit beat up, but I think it'll still come out. And he still clicks. His sensor scope, I'm not able to yank it out further than that. I don't know why. So there you go. Luke. Actually, a pretty darn nice Luke. Just got no saber. But he's a nice Luke. Let's check him out. Two-line Luke Skywalker, Hong Kong. Obi-Wan with a Darth Vader saber. There you go. And a Stormtrooper. Just a beater, Stormy. I'm gonna head out. What else is first 12? Well, those were the ones in the bag. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the first 12 figures starting at $1. What grades the droids R2? The R2, that's a Droid Factory R2. He's a 70 grade, bud. 70 grade. But he's only at $125, and I sold a naked one for like $300 last week, so I don't understand what's going on. Not last week, like 3 weeks ago. All right, Bespin Luke. Folks, I'm not going to complain to you, but I ain't selling them for less than it is on eBay sold auctions. Not for the cheapest one to sell in the past 3 months. So currently, we're at $140 on the Bespin Luke. That is $10, $13 below the cheapest one that sold on eBay in the last 3 months. On Han Solo Hoth, AFA 85, and I just said 85, but it's a U85. But the most recent 85 to sell in the past 3 months on eBay is, as we saw, $196 plus $35 shipping. And a Droid Factory R2, I don't care if it's a CAS-1, it's worth a heck of a lot more than $125. I'll crack it out right now and sell it loose, and it'll be worth more money than that. So, I'm not going to call any of those till we get somewhere near a reasonable price. Sorry. I'll look up what a 70 grade R2 Droid Factory goes for here. 75 grade, $384. 80 grade, $665. Loose ones, $199, $180 in worse condition. That one has a repro label and somebody paid $190 for it, for the record. So yes, folks, you're beating me up too much for me to pull the trigger. I'm sorry. But Arthur Lou, 138 on the R2 there.
Just like when things are packed tidy inside.
But I'll be patient. Hopefully you guys will bid. There we go. 150 on A. That means that is $3 less than the cheapest Luke Bespin 80 grade that is sold on eBay in the past 3 months. And I am willing to say that it has now met its imaginary reserve. I will call that Luke Bespin in the next few here. So if you want to bid on Luke Bespin, get in now or forever hold your peace. The problem is if I started off at the least I'm willing to take, then one person bids and they get it for the least I'm willing to take every single time, TOB. But the thing is if anybody's a graded buyer, they know exactly what the prices of these are. Graded is the easiest thing to look up. So if I do that, then I have to look it up, I have to price it, which means I should just put it on eBay. It's easier. I'm not supposed to have look up things here. I'm supposed to have to be like, here you go, and then you guys bid it up to somewhere near. I mean, even if it was 10% less than eBay, not including taxes or whatever, fine. That means you guys would get it 20% cheaper than eBay, which is, I shouldn't have to be searching prices to get you guys to buy stuff for 20% cheaper than you can buy it on an auction from a rando. You know what I mean? It's a lot more work for me, and to get these prices, I shouldn't be doing work. I mean, literally, this thing right here, letter B, is like $100 less than it should be right now. Not true. $75 less than the cheapest one that's sold. And the cheapest one that's sold is not a U grade, so this one is definitely better than an 85 grade. Which means, as far as the free market is concerned, it should, therefore, by the transitive property, be worth more than the cheapest one that sold in 3 months that's graded an 85. But it's not rolling. But that's okay. I have no rush to put these other graded figures out. You guys can take as long as you like. I'm enjoying spending time with you. The Bespin Luke, though, that's a fair deal, and it's still, you're saving whatever you pay in taxes, and you're saving $7 on the Bespin Luke. So you're getting it $7 cheaper than the cheapest one that sold in 3 months, and you don't have to pay whatever your state tax is on it. So that's still a really good deal. But I'm going to call it Bespin Luke UKG, yeah, but as I said, UKG 75 Bespin Luke. Look at Andrea giving me grief. Thank you, dear. Bespin Luke UKG 80, brown hair, going for 155. Actually, that just changed the name. Theo Husky. Joseph Wiggins, the R2 is graded as 70. Yeah, but the problem is, Casey, Casey, I try to hook up the IC members with good deals, dude. That's what I try to do. And people wanted graded, like 4 weeks ago, they wanted graded. They wanted carded, too, and I sold some carded on here, and it was, like, so cheap. So, you know. But, whatever. Joseph Wiggins, dude. R2, it's a 70 grade, just because it has a little bit of wear on the label. But, I mean, you know these things. The Droid Factory R2s, even if they're not graded in that condition right there, look at that. In that condition right there, you know that's $200 all day long, ungraded. And right now we're at $190 graded. So it's just with math, it's at least $60, $70 under the actual price of the cheapest one to sell recently. But I don't need that, and it is moving up, so I'm happy with it. But we did get rid of the Luke here. Bespin Luke, Mr. Husky, gonna win that at 155. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Next up, we're gonna call the stamps here. So if you want to get in on those stamps, Now is the time. They're at $5 with Massey Michael. And see, I'm perfectly happy to give you the cheapest this Luke Bespin has sold on eBay in the past 3 months. Right there. Still a killer deal for everybody involved, and no tax for you guys. I gotta pay tax because it's income. What are you gonna do? Which was my tax bracket is god awful, so you should see how much I'm actually losing on these figures. Shocked. Whatever. Alright, what do you guys want? If you want a graded figure, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I'm putting up a Raincore because at least a Raincore will sell for full price. Plus they're fun to play with and fun to balance. So there you go, Raincore. It's got good teeth. Jaw still works. No weapons inside them. Always good to check your Raincores for weapons. I'm never going to get him to stand up there. Good, that's standing. All right, that's 7 of the first 12 there, all in okay condition. I mean, kind of beaters, but still not terrible beaters. Especially like Vader. I mean, Leia's kind of rough, but the hair is nice on her. But they're at $60, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures. First 12 for $60. Even that's dirt cheap, folks. Think about it. Do the math. I mean, on those figures, that's less than like $8 a figure, and there's R2s and Leias and 3POs and Vaders with sabers. I mean, just those sabers with the broken tips are worth $15 each. So be aware. The grade on B, he is a U85, AFA U85 is B. Thank you, dear. There you go, TOB. You like that? Raincore Keeper, standing just right. Letter A is a Raincore there. We're going to call those stamps. They're only at $5. Or no, they're at $10. KC Blevins on the Boba Fett and Stormtrooper stamps there. Letter E. Boba Fett and Stormtrooper stamps. So we're going to let those run a little bit. We just got another bid. KC Blevins. I'm going to run through what we got going on here again. We got a Raincore at $0 so far. We've got a Han Hoth U85 at $155. We have a bag of 8 figures, including a Stormy, a Leia, a 3PO, a Vader, a Chewie, an R2 sensor scope, an Obi-Wan, and a Luke for $60. We got a Droid Factory R2 for $210. We're starting to get into the range on the Droid Factory R2, even though that's like $150 cheaper than another one sold. But I do understand it's a 70, which I would kind of count it as loose, if you know what I mean, since it's 70. But it is a really neat case, for the record. And then the frame stamps were at $10, and we just got a bid there on the Raincore at $30. Brian Walsh starting us off on the Raincore. Chris Fermi, B 160 on B. D at $220 on D. Well, that's what I'm saying. Droid Factory R2, $220, graded. It's a good deal. We got $160 on B, so even, see, we're getting the bids. We just I gotta be more patient, I think, is the thing. So ask me questions. Ask me about the con and, I don't know, IC for Life, IC Toys Nashville. IC Toys Nashville is hiring. If you happen to live in the Nashville area or know someone that does, that wants to make way more money than they should to sit on their tush and play with toys and watch movies, Andrea has the job for them. It's like the easiest job in the world, and you definitely make more than you do at McDonald's in Tennessee, working at Andrea's. So, if somebody's keen, you want extra hours or money on the side, or you got a youngin' that's hungry for a job, It's the easiest job in the world, and it's definitely the most fun. Talk to Andrea, for sure. Arthur Wu, 228 on D. Daniel Neal says $40 on that Raincore. And we have Brian Campbell, 230 on D. And Massey Michael, what is C at? C is A, B, C. C's only at $60, man. Huh. And it's 8 figures. Stormy, Leia, 3PO, Vader, Chewie, R2 Sensor, Obi, and Luke. And Obi and Vader both have a broken tip Vader saber. So, it's cheap still. Arthur Lou, 248 on D. Thank you, Arthur. But see, we're starting to chip away there. That's what I'm saying. If we could start, I don't know how to do it. TOB had a good suggestion starting close, but it just doesn't work. I've tried it before. But it does eventually get there as long as I just sit here and wait. I'm not the most patient person in the universe, though, as you all know. So it's tough for me to just sit and wait. But it's getting there. Look, it's getting there. 250 on D. I believe I'm the one that put 60. On... Oh, yeah, you are. Totally, dude. You're leading. You're going to get a killer deal, Massey Michael. I think that's the thing. I think most people are here for the graded figures, but the slow bidding on the graded figures makes people be like, oh, he's not going to sell any more graded. I don't know. You guys tell me what to do, and I'll just do that. I'm done thinking for tonight. It's over. When is the In Memoriam auction you spoke of last week? Okay, In the Memoriam auction. Well, it's going to be for the Kilpatricks, and I can answer that. What's happening with that is I told them when I went to grab the stuff, because I was coming from like a vacation with Andrea kind of deal. That's why we stopped at their house and grabbed the stuff. But yeah, patience you must have, sure enough. But what's happening with that is I'm looking for an auction program. I think I have the proper auction program. And then what will happen with that, but I've already told them, and they already knew before I picked it up, that it would be months and months and months. You're going to see most of the advertisement for that start around ICCCon, and I'm hopefully, if I could get somebody to run the table, hopefully we're going to have a table on site at ICCCon for the charity auction there to talk about it. But it requires a lot of building, and as of right now, as far as on site, it's my wife and I. And we're trying to do, Real Lives plus the Toy Store plus ICCC. And all this stuff needs pictures, and then it needs to be entered into an auction program, which I am currently talking with the guy and buying. I think I found one I like. And then what we have to do is we have to take pictures. I also have to send a bunch of it off to grading, because a lot of it is unbelievably beautiful and just not graded. But once all that happens, then we'll start with the first auction. But I expect there to be 2 or 3 auctions. It's quite a lot of stuff. If I could fit it all in one, I will try. And then that auction will be advertised as far as the launch dates and closing dates very hard during ICCCon. And then hopefully right after ICCCon, it'll go live. And then everything will sell then. Because ICCCon's only 106 days away. And it's going to take a lot of work and stuff to put that in there. But also, if I can't do all the work and stuff to put that in there yet, then the work and stuff to put that in there will be right after ICCC for the first month of my summer. But yes, once again, if you live in Tennessee or if you're close or anything or you want to help, I would love somebody to just sit there and take pictures of this stuff for me. But we will definitely get there. But they know they're my guinea pig for this one. But they're a unique situation because he passed away, I think it was 6 years ago. So they've been doing nothing with it for a long time, and they wanted to do the IC for Life thing. So they got on as soon as the nonprofit got approved, the 501c3. And that's why they will be the first. It will go quicker in the future, but it's just a matter of more people. And once we get more people, more donations, more IC for Life stuff, more auctions, sell this, that, and the other, that allows me to, if necessary, pay for a couple people to take pictures and do listings on the auction page and bag stuff up and ship stuff to AFA. To tell you the truth, it's just a matter of how much time in a day for 2 people. We are as truly a mom and pop shop as exists. It's not a team of 500,000 that make this thing run as far as on site here. So yeah, we'll get to it, but I would say it's going to be shoot, I would say 3, 4, 5 months. I think I told them it's probably going to be 6 months when I grab the stuff. So hopefully before that. I always like to give a little bit of farther out than I expect it to be, so that way everybody's always happy when it happens early, you know. But we want to make sure to advertise it properly and make sure it works for everybody, not just IC members, so that way anybody can bid on it, and that it's an easy bidding situation. See, I put up my celebration tickets to donate to IC for Life because I didn't need them anymore, my VIP tickets, and they sold. But the problem was those auctions for the charity on the charity auction thing on the website, they ended, and that was it. So people were like trying to snipe it at the last second, and then they were all upset. There were like people that were like, oh, you know, it said 8:01 on my clock, or it said 7:59 on my clock, and then another bid came in. So we have to have that thing where it's like 5 minutes have been added to the auction and so on. But do you have any loose floor alarms? I could use 2 complete. I just sold one, brother. I'm sorry. I'll keep an eye peeled for you, though, Toby. All right, where are we at? But yeah, so I don't know with IC for Life. It will be in the next few months. If you want to do something for IC for Life, I'm doing on my Facebook profile page the deal or no deal for stuff I find on my desk, and 100% of all the money sold or whatever anything sells for on that goes directly to IC for Life. So IC for Life is still building and growing. If you know more about nonprofits and you want to help build and grow it, please reach out. There's a volunteer sign up on IC4LifeCharity.org. It's the number 4, so IC4LifeCharity.org. We have a wonderful lawyer that's helping us out, so we will have all the lawyery things that need done. And I don't know, everything's coming together, but it's a big, legit nonprofit. If we would have went the fakey way or the easy way or the thing, I don't know what it's called, but it's like when you count as a nonprofit but you're not federally licensed. Like the 501c3 requires a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, and a lot of proof about everything. So it's crazy. No loose last 17. I got some graded ones. They're at Andrea's store, though. All right, where are we at here, kiddos? Hoff, AFA, U85. Mr. Fermani is in the lead at 190. That I will call soon because that's a fair deal. The Raincore is only at $45. That's a steal of the deal on a Raincore. His mouth still moves. The bag of figs is only at $60, so that seems really crazy. It's all these figures right here, only $60. So do the math. It is 8 figures. The Droid Factory R2 is at $258, and the framed stamps is at $10. We're going to call that framed stamps right now. Going once for Casey Blevins, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Graded Farm Boy plays. You got it, buddy. We'll put that out next once I call one of these things on the main spinner rack here. And we'll find just something else weird for letter E. Sold! Cool stamps for letter E. There you go. Mr. Blevins. Stormbreakers. I don't know what that is. That's marble, though. Nobody cares. Andrea, I'm throwing this thing in your thing because I don't know what any of that is. So if you want to sell that at the store, fine. If you want to throw it out, fine. Because I don't know what that is. Empire Strikes record book, no record. Let me find some more things to put with this. But there's a record book, no record. The inside's kind of ripped out. It's kind of banged up, but still. Record book, no record. Here, Return of the Jedi Collection catalog. It's got a crease there, but still. Catalog. And this piece of the pop for the Micro Hoth playset. Somebody cut out the pop there, so you could have that too. What are these? Proof cards? Modern proof cards? I think so. Andrea, do you want these modern proof cards? Are they worth lots of money or are they worthless? I remember when these were in a collection, he's like, those are proof cards. And I was like, great, man, they're modern. Andrea, tell me if you want these proof cards for your store or something, or if I should just throw them up there. They're vintage collection proof cards. And whatever this collection is, proof card. What is C at right now? C is at $60 for the bag of figs, 8 figures. Droid Factory R2 is at $258. The Han Hoth AFA U85 is at $190, and the Rancor is only at $48. Here, I'll give you these two. 3 of the 4 magnets, the Darth Vader is missing, but the other 3 are still sealed there, so I suspect that fell out at some point. That's Return of the Jedi vintage. So there you go. That pile of stuff, starting at $1, letter E. Yeah, tell me on those, Andrea, because I don't know. Maybe they're worth money. Proof cards are worth a lot of money if they're vintage. But I don't know what vintage collection proof cards are worth at all. $48 on the Rancor. David Jacobson on the Rancor there. Brian Walsh, $50 on A. We got Casey Blevins on E at $1. $1 on E. Massey Michael, $5 on E. $5 on E. All right, folks. I'm going to call the bag of 8 figures. Massey Michael, you got a killer deal on that, bro. But I'm going to call that one. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So that's cheap. All right, we got $55 on the Rancor, $55 on the Rancor. Hey, we have those magnets on our fridge. That sounds like us. Yeah, they're the vintage ones. I think we have the Darth Vader down there. I think I saw it. For sure. Brian Campbell says 260 on D, 260 on D. Those graded ones are bid early, bid often, folks. The quicker you bid on those, the quicker I can put up new ones for you. What you want, farm boy? All right, let's look this up. AFA 80 blonde hair, light brown pants, Luke. AFA 80 loose sold for $349 on December 9th. And, whoop, Rancor broke everything. Whoa, somebody got a brown hair for $350. They crushed it. $236 with 18 bids. $275 for a 70. So anyway, blonde hair Luke, 80 near mint plus, blonde hair light pants, right there. And now, in the interest of trying to speed it up, I don't know. I'm not going to speed it up. Just either bid on it or don't. Starting at $1 or starting at $50. Because if I speed it up, I'll be like starting at $200, and somebody will bid 201, and I'll just like shut off the feed and walk away because I can't take it right now. But he's a Luke. I can't. This Rancor is tight. Does anybody want to pay more than 55 bucks for a Rancor? If not, I'm going to sell it. Because he's in the way. I can move the auction droid for a minute. Alright, and we got 50 on the Luke, blonde hair Luke, AFA 80. Near Mint Plus. Or no, just, yeah, Near Mint Plus. Kenny Bannigan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? Alright, we're at 100 bucks on C, 100 bucks on C. Alright, if anybody could get in on that Rancor, if they want to get in on that Rancor, it's only at 55 bucks. 55 bucks on the Rancor. Or else I'm going to call him because he is kind of totally in my way and I can't even see the screen, so. But $55 is cheap for a Rancor. We got Hubert Holtz at 150 on C, 150 on C. Thank you, sir, for speeding it up there, Hubert. I appreciate it. Arthur Lou, $38. All right. A's already at 50 or 60 bucks, bud. Sorry, Arthur. I'm gonna call this Rancor because he keeps falling and stuff. So going once for, or it just got up to 60 bucks. So 62 bucks. Can't call him without. See, he's fine over here. But, I don't know. Brian Campbell, are you bidding 160 on the Rancor, bud? Because that's letter A. I appreciate the bid, but I think you're meaning to bid on something else. David Jacobson's in the lead on the Rancor, I think. Brian Campbell, you let us know what you're bidding on there, bud. That leg's a little bit soft. So we're gonna call that Rancor though. David Jacobson, 70 bucks. We're going to call it. This will teach you to bid earlier, bid often. There you go. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 70 bucks for David Jacobson. Whoops. Arthur Lou says 74 on the Rancor. 74 on the Rancor. Rancor's at $74. Letter A. Rancor. Brian Campbell, let us know what you were trying to bid on there, buddy. I got no place to put him without him because he's in danger of falling over and I don't want to shatter some of these. Droid Factory R2CAS 70 is at 260. Luke Farmboy AFA 80 Near Mint Plus is at 150. And, or it's just Near Mint, not Near Mint Plus. And Han Hoth U85 is at 190. 190. I got you. You're in the lead on C. Luke Farmboy is at 160. 160 on the Farmboy. Yeah, this one leg is a little bit loose on him, so that's why he keeps taking diggers. Well, this is also bouncing. But he stands fine on display. Ta-da! Alright, we're going to call that Rancor for Arthur Lou at 74, unless anybody else wants to get in. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once, twice, 3 times. Arthur Liu on the Raincore at $74. You're gonna have fun with Arthur Liu. He's throwing a party for New Year. Okay. All right, what do you guys want for letter A? You tell me. We've got $8 on all this stuff. It is a Return of the Jedi Collection booklet, a proof of purchase for the micro set of Hoth, 3 magnets, and a Empire Strikes Back storybook with no record. Leia Hoth graded. See, here's the thing, Brian. Alright, I know you want to Leia Hoth graded. Here's the thing, the Farm Boy's at 170 and it's taking freaking forever. And it's going to get up to the 250, 275 bucks it's worth. It's just taking forever. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go look at the Leia Hoth and I'll put it up for less than the 3 most recent have sold. CAS 85 Leia Hoth. Let's check it out. CAS 85 Leia Hoth. But I hate having to do this work, guys. It's like a bummer. Just want to sell. $250, $227. There's a couple that, well, no, those are fake, obviously, because they're washed out and it's the same one, so those 2 don't count. That's somebody just reselling it and then not selling it. I got one that went for $227, got one that went for $250. All these are plus tax, plus shipping, remember. $173 with bids. So there you go, 175 bucks. 85 Leia Hoth, that's the starting price. This is a black hair, though. Those are all the regular brown hairs. So I'm going to have to look that up more.
Switching tax surfaces can be a drag and draw.
But that's a black hair Leia Hoth. I'm going to have to look that up. It says brown hair on the box, though.
Or a different service. Just drag.
That is not the light brown hair normal Leia Hoth. It's black hair. But I guess it's brown hair. I don't know. Let me look. 250 bucks with 1 bid. This is the most recent one with the dark hair to sell. Let me find another one with the dark hair.
The Associated Press calls Chicago the most entertaining.
180, 150. But that was all the way back in November 17th. So out of the 2 that have sold in the past year, yeah, my price is still cheaper already. Starting at 175 on Leia Hoth. I think she's at least worth 220 before taxes, which we're not doing. I don't have a Luke Jedi that's complete, brother. I got one with just a cape if you're keen on that. I don't know. That's up to you, though. A is starting at 175, guys. Not 150. 175. She doesn't sell for under 200 bucks as an 85. CAS even. And this one is the dark hair, even though it says brown hair on the box. Thank you, Brian Campbell. Started at 175. I'll try to do that more so that way I don't have to just waste my breath. The Han Hoth I'm going to sell. We got up to exactly the price that an 85 sells for, even though this is a U85, not including tax, so I will sell it. But still, it's a killer deal. Please do the math on these. You will see they are unbelievable deals, again, left, right, and center. Han Hoth going for 190, a U85 Han Hoth. Going once, going twice, going thrice. You want the Luke with the cape and no weapons? Or not the Luke with the cape and no weapons? I don't have any planetary maps right now, Jason McKee. I don't know why. Somebody actually wrote Andrea and was like, do you have all 3 in the store? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't seen one for a minute. killer deal. U85 on off. You're done good, kid. Congratulations. All right. What's next here, folks? Don't want. I need the blaster. I get you, bud. I'm an R2D2. He's nice. Nice, clean 12-inch R2. Let's see if he's got his Death Star plans in there. Yep, he's got both his Death Star plans. They're in good condition. He's in really nice condition, actually. It's a nice R2. He's got a he's got a little scuff right here, but I'm not sure if it's a scuff or some grease or whatever, but it might be a scuff. But otherwise, his dome is just great. Hey, you can see my monitors. Look, 1, 2, 3. You can only see 3 of them. But he's got his Death Star plans. R2D2 starting at $1. Still clicks. Letter B, the 12-inch R2 or 8-inch R2. ATA. C, 198 on C, 198 on C. Alright, let's call that Droid Factory R2D2. This is a Droid Factory R2D2 going for $260. $260. It's graded at 70, CAS 70. $260. Complete Droid Factory R2. You said, what is the COO on the Farm Boy? It says Hong Kong blonde hair light pants is the variation according to the label. Alright, we're calling R2D2 Droid Factory R2D2 at $260 for Brian Campbell. That's a great deal on a Droid Factory R2D2. Even if it was loose. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Brian Campbell, $260 sold. That's what I'm saying. Giving away killer deals today, folks. Killer deals today. Kenny Bannigan, letter B. Toby Black, letter B, $45. Kenny Bannigan, $50 on B. $50 on B. Droid Factory R2 sold. Steal of a deal right there. Alrighty. How about a snow speeder? Almost completely complete. It has the little box for the harpoon. It has the rope for the harpoon, but it does not have the actual harpoon. But it has a tow cable. So it's got that going for it, which is nice. But it's a really nice one. Check it out. Stickers are good. Looks good. I know somebody's going to ask, does it work? Oh, it's got batteries in it. Yeah. It works. And you can even have the batteries for free. But take them out when you get them so they don't sit in there forever and corrode. But yes, that's a working snow speeder. The only thing it's missing is the actual harpoon, but it does have the tow cable. So it's just missing that little tiny plastic harpoon there. Starting at $1, $1, starting at $1. Snow speeder. We'll just put the tow cable there so y'all know it's... There's the tow cable. Alright, we got 268 on letter D. We've got 180 on letter A. 180 on letter A. That beautiful layout. Is the Snowspeeder COO American? Tony Black always making me use my eyeballs. Where's my lucky IC Toys eye loop there? I don't know. Ooh, there's one. Hold on. I had Andrea give me a bunch of these, so I got a bunch. If you would like an Icy Toys eye loop, they come in a little box and whatnot. In that little box comes an eye loop. And in that eye loop, I don't need the little box because I just keep them on my desk and lose them. There's an eye loop. It's Icy Toys Nashville branded. It has 2 magnifying glasses and 2 lights. And you can use it when Toby Black asks you what the COO is on a snowspeeder. Cincinnati, Ohio, Toby. American. It's an American snowspeeder. Right there. If you would like a Icy Toys Nashville eye loop, they are $10. But you can take my bid off D, please. Was late on the Droids R2. What was your bid on D? Oh yeah, it was a late bid. Yeah, please bid early, bid often, folks. You know. That 3-legged R2 just went cheap. Everybody should bid. When it's super cheap like that, just bid. Please don't wait. There's no way to... I know Arthur knows this, and I'm sure he's just doing something else, but there's no way to snipe on these auctions. That's what the countdown clock is for and everything. Working snowspeeder, only missing the actual harpoon. It has the tow cable and the box. And it's going good. It's only at $50 right now, and it is working. Luke Farmboy, AFA 80 near mint is at $198. Still a killer deal. R2-D2 12 inches at $70. Very nice R2-D2 12 inch there at $70. And the Leia Hoth with the black hair, brown hair, whatever, the dark hair. I'm going to change that to dark hair. Is at $180 for that Leia. She's at $180. Ooh, it's $638. Chad! You want to take over for a minute? So I can take a break? Take your time. Letter B, $90. Alexis Lichtile. What's up, Alexis? How you doing? That R2 is a beauty. You're gonna really dig him, whoever goes home with him. He's really nice condition. He's got both his Death Star maps in there. The Death Star plans, rather. Death Star plans are not in the main computer. Alright, let's call letter E there. Letter E. Here, we'll just sell these proof cards. Andrea said she doesn't care. So we're going to go letter E going once, twice, 3 times on E. Sold! Letter E at $8 for Mr. Casey Blevins. We got $190 on A, $190 on A. Kenny Bannigan, $100 on B, $100 on B. Vanessa Jackson, $195 on A, $195 on A. Bag or something. How big? Just for this. Because it's a weird lot that I threw it all together. Bigger bag than you. Alright, we're going to sell these modern proof cards because they're vintage characters and whatever anyway, so whatever. This is going to be the new letter E. It is a modern proof card. It is the vintage collection. Proof cards are unused factory cards. like this, where they don't have any glue or any sticky or anything. The vintage proof cards, the vintage Star Wars proof cards, are worth a fortune, like thousands and thousands of dollars. These ones are not, but there is a modern one. It's a TIE Fighter pilot. You can start off on that one at $1. It is a proof card for the vintage collection. And we'll sell these other proof cards if we get a couple bucks out of the first one. I don't know how much they're worth. Let me look. Star Wars, the vintage collection proof card. Wow, some of them are actually really expensive. But like Boba Fett. Boba Fett's always expensive. Let me see. $65 for a Leia, $69 for a
Whether you're near
Obi-Wan.
across the U.S. or around the world, we always strive to deliver that magical in-store
So yeah, I don't know.
to everybody on
I would say like 30, 40, $50 for a TIE Fighter. Anyway, that's proof card, vintage collection. We'll see how it goes. If anybody wants it. Alright, Chad, I don't know what to call. Just watch what people are doing. I don't know. Leia let run. Luke's only at 208. They're going to keep bidding on it. They're just going too slow because people are going to look at eBay. I don't know. Do you? I don't care. Hey, everybody, I'll be back in a minute. Thanks, bro.
What's up, guys? I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over here. Got 15 on E from Cynthia. That's for the proof card, yeah. TIE Fighter proof card. Got 15. Hey, what's up, Casey? How you doing? Sorry, I'm not as tall. I don't fit over the speeder. Everyone having a good night? Hey, Kenny, how you been? What's up, Dan? Any graded small head Han? Let me see what's over here. Yeah, it does look like there's a small head Han graded in there. We got 130, 135 on B, 16 on E. So let's see where we're at on everything. Looks like the Leia Hoth CAS 85 is at 195. That's letter A. Letter B, the R2-D2 12-inch complete is at 135. I think it says 135. Letter C, the Luke Farm Boys AFA 80 is at 208. The Snowspeeder is at 65. Or no, 55. That says no harpoon. So the Snowspeeder's at 55, and then the proof card, letter E, is at 16. We got 196 on A. $198 on A, which is the Leia. We got 20 on E from Cynthia for the proof card. We got 60 on D from Frankie. Which is the snow speeder. $21 on E and $145 on B for the R2. We got 200 on A from Brian on the Leia. It says Leia Hoth dark hair. Is there another version of Leia Hoth? Is there a light hair version? And it's a CAS 85. We got 150 on B on the R2. Oh, there's a red hair. Oh, there's a green hair one too? How did...
Let's go. Applebee's really big meal deal for $9.99.
I don't know if Dan was just joking with me or if he really meant there's a green hair one. Because I don't know my stuff. I don't know what if he's telling the truth or not, or if he's just messing with me. All right, so let's run them down again. A is at A the Leia is at 200. B the R2 is at 150. C, the Luke Farm Boy AFA 80 is at 208. The Snowspeeder on D is at 60. And the TIE Fighter pilot proof card is at 21 on letter E, which is over here. Oh, it's a paint defect. I see it.
What up, buddy?
What up? Hello from YouTube, Mr. Joneson. How are you? Good. All right, guys, Mike's back. Have fun.
All right, where are we at?
Someone was asking about small head.
Cool. Okay, where are we at? All right, I'm going to read them through for you. The Leia Hoth Dark Hair is at 201 with Vanessa Jackson. Alexis Lichta is in the lead on the R2D2 12-inch, 150. The Luke Farm Boy, Arthur Liu, is in the lead at 208. That is a AFA 80 near mint Luke Farm Boy at 208. And the Snowspeeder with no harpoon, but it has the tow cable and block, is at $60, and it works, that Snowspeeder, so that Snowspeeder's super cheap. And the TIE Fighter Proof Card Vintage Collection's at $25 on E. Thank you, Casey. Hello, hello. What's up, DJ? Cynthia Fairgate takes over on E at $25 on that proof card. All right, let's call some stuff. I'm going to call that R2D2 12-inch complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold on the R2D2 12-inch complete. D is only at $60 and it still works. It's just missing the harpoon. It has the tow cable and block. Congrats, Alexis. That's a good one. Okay, next up, CAS 80 Plus Rebel Commander, starting at $50. That's an 80 Plus Rebel Commander. 80 Plus Rebel Commander, CAS 80 Plus Rebel Commander, starting off at $1 or $50. Sorry. Brett Varner takes over on D at 65. Thank you, Alexis. All right, folks, get in your bids on that proof card. I'm about to sell that one. The bid currently on C is at 208. You're in the lead, Arthur Liu, on C. You're going to get him for a steal. We're going to call that proof card now. Oh, E28, BMW Owners Group. I'm on that page. It shouldn't be anymore. We got rid of those. E28, E35, Cynthia Fairgate. We got some bids on E. We're going to let him run. He's a good deal. Vintage Collection proof card. E37. What's up, Jeremy Schmidt? How you doing? Yeah, great stuff tonight, bud.
Panera's packed with flavor bagel just got stacked with even more for just $7.99. Meet our new Asiago bagel stacks. Choose from the chicken.
What is E? E is a vintage collection proof card. So it's a pre-production proof card, so there's never been a figure or anything stuck to it. No figure or bubble. So you could send that off for grading if you're keen. I know people grade them. The grade on Luke is an 80. It is a AFA 80 near mint on Luke. AFA 80 near mint. He's really nice condition. Anytime, Anthony. Anytime. E37. Hit. Derek Cernak. There you go. Look, the IC auction droid, buddy. I always say, thanks to Derek Cernak for the IC auction droid. Still using it. Still running great, man. Great droid you built there. All right, I'm going to run through them again. Leia Hoth Dark Hair CAS 85 grade is at 201. Rebel Commander CAS 80 plus is at no bids yet, starting off at 50. Luke Farmboy AFA 80 near mint is at 208. And the Snowspeeder with no harpoon is at $70. And the VC TIE Fighter Pilot Proof Card is at $37. The thing I'm going to call next, I guess, is the Leia Hoth for Vanessa Jackson there. So if you want to get in on that Leia Hoth, she is a CAS 85, and she's only at 201, $201 with Vanessa Jackson. That's a steal of a deal right there. Going once on that Leia Hoth, going twice on Leia Hoth, going through. Brian Campbell says 203 on Leia Hoth. Brian, don't take this the wrong way, and it's not directed at you at all. But if you guys keep waiting until I'm about to sell it to move it up $1, it's literally going to take absolutely forever to sell every single one of these graded figures. Because what that does is that just puts a timeline on Leia Hoth back 10 minutes. So please, bid early, bid often. If you're going to outbid somebody for $1 or something, please do it right after they bid. It's at 203 with Brian Campbell, Leia Hoth. But I can't put anything else out until there's bids on stuff. So, what are you going to do? We got no bids on the Rebel Commander. 80 plus, graded an 80 plus. Somebody's got to need an 80 plus Rebel Commander out there. Starting bid is $50 on him. Luke Farmboy is at 208. Snowspeeder with no harpoon is at $70. And the Vintage Collection TIE Fighter Pilot Proof Card is at $37. Vanessa Jackson, 205 on Leia Hoth. So Leia Hoth is at 205. We're going to call the Luke Farmboy for Arthur Liu. Going once, AFA 80 near mint Luke Farmboy for only $208. Going twice for Arthur Liu. Going thrice, Arthur Liu. Sold on that Luke Farmboy, AFA 80. He's a good deal. And Luke Farmboy is sold to Mr. Arthur Liu. Congratulations, bud. All right, let's find something else to put up. What do you guys want? Here. AFA 85 near mint plus Chief Chirpa, starting off at $50. AFA 85 near mint plus Chief Chirpa, Starting off at 50 bucks. We got $75 on D, $75 on D. That is the snow speeder, and it's working, and it does have some batteries in there, so make sure you either use the batteries or throw them out. Guess you get to keep them. All right, let's call this proof card right here. The proof card's at $37 with Brian Campbell. Going once on the proof card, going twice on the proof card, going thrice on the proof card. Sold for 37 bucks. He's good deal. Actually, I don't know if it's a good deal. I think it's a good deal. Compared to the other ones I saw on eBay, it seems to be a good deal. But I know nothing about the vintage collection. So, what do I know? Congratulations! Alright, let's do this B-Wing Pilot proof card. Same deal as the TIE Fighter Pilot vintage collection. B-Wing Pilot proof card. Starting off at $1, letter E. Alrighty, where are we at? We are at Leia Darkhair is at $205 on the AFA or CAS 85 Leia Darkhair. $205. Rebel Commander CAS 80 has no bids on it yet. The Snowspeeder working with no harpoon has $75 on it. And the B-Wing Pilot proof card I just put up. And Chief Chirpa has no bids on him yet, but I literally just put him up. Joe Switall on letter B, 50 bucks. So he's starting us off. Letter B, the Rebel Commander CAS 80 plus. Rebel Commander at 50 bucks. $50 is the starting bid there. Thank you, Joe. Out on A. Last one sold for $250 minus fees and such. Yeah, but plus tax, man. Brian, you never say the plus tax part when you quote out the eBay things. I don't know what you guys' tax is, but mine would be. Here, I'll tell you exactly what it would cost for me. Calc. $250 plus or times 0.975. It's $24 tax, so that's $250 plus $25.37 is tax. So $250 plus $25.37. Plus $7.75 delivery. Now this one only had one bid on it, so you know nobody caught it. But still. So technically, dude, the last one to sell on just straight bids with one bid on eBay was $283.37. This one is currently at $205. That's what I'm talking about, folks. I'm not trying to bang you up in deals or anything. I'm just trying to get somewhere near $230. Great. $240, great. But even with no tax, you get rid of the tax and everything, yeah, it sold for $250. Even if you get rid of the tax and the shipping, it sold for $250. Ours is currently at $205. And that one sold with one bid on it. So you know what happens if only one person bids. That means the price was probably $249. So I'm just throwing that out there. That is not a relative price. I don't know if eBay's taxes on shipping charges, but still, nonetheless, what I'm saying is the technical price of that last Leia was $280 whatever, not $205, where you can do a thing where You do a hold box with us, and we'll ship 30 items for you at once. Brian Campbell, 210. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, don't help out and be like, you know, the last one sold for $250. It didn't. It sold for $287. And this one was at $205. As far as I'm looking, that looks like it's $82 less than the cheapest one to sell in the past 3 months. That's what I'm saying. And it's been up there forever. All right, 210. 210 on Leia Hoth. But that's all I'm saying. If you guys want more stuff, you know what this stuff is worth. I'll put it out quick for you, but like literally this Leia Hoth I put up like 40 minutes ago. It's just spinning. And I mean, it started at $50 and it was like 51, 52, 53. It's been murder. And we're all the way up to 210, but I mean, it's like, and it's still $93 or $73 cheaper than the cheapest one to sell in the past 3 months. So, you know, hop on it. It's a good deal, folks. All right, we're at $55 on the Rebel Commander. That's $55. That's a CAS 80 Rebel Commander. But I'm just over here doing math, folks. I mean, for example, the Rebel Commander. I know it's not the most popular figure in the world, but it's a high grade, so that's tough to get. And whomever sent this in for grading bought the figure. So even if they got that figure for $15, dead mint, okay? They bought the figure, and then they shipped the figure, which is costing you $7 to $10 each way, depending on where you live. And then they paid for grading of the figure, which is another $50. All those things come with tax as well. So that's $50, $64 minimum. $64 minimum just to have this here. Minimum. And right now we're at $55. That's not even for it to catch an 80 plus grade. That's just to have it here. If this was a 60, it would cost $64 minimum to physically put it here. That's all I'm saying. Yes, eBay is tough to sell, and that's what I'm saying. Both buyers and sellers take a hit. So why not? I take a little hit, you take a little hit, but we get somewhere near it. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing with eBay. And believe me, I hate eBay. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to pitch eBay. But here's the thing. With eBay, I take 4 pictures, I click make description with AI, and then I click post. And that's the last thing I have to do. Granted, people don't always pay on eBay. Granted, things don't go right on eBay. Sometimes your stuff doesn't get seen on eBay. But it still doesn't change the fact that it's 4 pictures, clicking the AI button, and hitting post. Whereas this has literally been spinning here, and I've been talking about it for 40 minutes. And we're still not at the eBay cheapest one to sell in 3 months price. That's what I'm saying. But I'm sure you all understand that, so there you go. Joe Swithall, $60 on B. Thank you, sir. $60 on B. But yes, eBay is awful. But that's why I don't want to sell on eBay. Please. I'd love selling to you guys. But I can't just get creamed. And I know you guys come to Taco Tuesdays for the good deals. And I want you to get good deals. I do. But 30, 40, 50% less than market price it ain't right. And remember, none of this money comes to me. It all goes to building the convention that you all enjoy. So, you know, should technically be paying a little bit more on my auctions than eBay. But I don't care. I'm just saying. But that's why this stuff spins forever. I wish I could pull it down. Chief Chirpa, AFA 85. Not even a bit. Let's see what the last Chief Chirpa 85 grade went for on eBay. AFA 85's Chief Chirpa. The cheapest one for sale is $150. Look, $130, $152, $152.50 and $130 are the 2 most recent Chief Chirpas AFA 85s to sell on eBay, and I can't even squeeze out a $50 bid. So I don't know. I'm thinking I might have to sell the rest of the... I hate to sell them on eBay, though, because all that happens is I lose money, the customer loses money, and what drives me the most nuts is when I see one of your names on the eBay shipping thing, and I love y'all, but oh my god. Like, I had one, and I won't say who it was because I'm not trying to pick on anybody or embarrass anybody, but I talked to this dude 3 times, 4 times a week for like the past 10 years, right? And he bought something off my eBay. Like, dude, right, if you know, and this goes for everybody to everything you buy on eBay. If you know the eBay seller, for the love of God, just write them. You'll save yourself all your taxes. You'll get the shipping cheaper. And you'll save the dude that's selling it 13.5% or whatever it is. Like, it's a no-brainer. If you got a friend selling something on eBay, PM your friend and be like, hey, bro, I'd like to buy. And then all we do is we'll go in and hit cancel. You get a better deal and a cheaper deal. We get a better deal, and everybody's happy. But if you just click buy it now on your friend's listing on eBay, it's like... Because then we see their name, you know, when you go to ship it, you're like, dude, why? You just charged me 13.5% I didn't have to pay, and I just charged you, what, 8, 9, 10% you didn't have to pay? It's bonkers. So always do that. If you got a buddy selling on eBay, think about them, and please just PM them and be like, dude, sell me XYZ. And they'll be like, absolutely, man. Because it saves everybody money. And you poor people overseas, I love you so much, but you poor people overseas, I do not know how you buy stuff off eBay. I had a dude today that bought one of the, I don't know, it's like some fire guy from Marvel, like fire shoots out of his fist. He's like a yellow Spider-Man guy or whatever, I don't know. But he paid $14 for it. And then he paid something like $32 shipping to England because he bought it on eBay. And it's like, dude, that's horrible. So you're paying 32 plus 15, 32, 42, 45, 47, $47 for an action figure that's worth $15 because it's eBay. Oh, and then he gets taxed, and then he gets VAT taxed on the global shipping program, which charges him another 40% in England. It's bonkers. So that poor dude just paid like $65 for some Marvel whatever shocking guy. I don't even know who he was. I don't know. You poor people overseas, I feel so bad for you with the way eBay works. It's awful. Awful. Jason McKee, $70 on B. Brian Campbell, $70 on C. But I'll talk about other stuff if you want, but this just happens to be what I'm doing right now, is I'm thinking about this stuff and being like, dude, don't you want it cheaper? We've got no bids on the Vintage Collection B-Wing pilot card. TIE Fighter pilot just went for $37. Anybody keen on this? I don't know if you've seen it. I'm going to take it down if you don't want it. But it's a B-Wing pilot Vintage Collection proof card. If anybody's keen on that.
Everyone uses the internet. In one...
Oh, well, Mike, I didn't know that was an option with your eBay stuff. I bought several things from you guys on there. Oh, it's all right, Chris. No, thank you very much for buying, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, totally. PM Andrea or PM Mike, even if it's on the other eBays for the store, yeah, take eBay out of it. If you know anybody, take eBay out of it. eBay's terrible. They bang everybody up. Let's talk about something happening. AICC name drops. We did just drop Mr. Brendan Wayne is coming back. He's done taping his Mandalorians. I do have a lot more drops, but you know how it is. We have to spread everything out. I think the next thing I'm talking about is maybe Droid Builders or something. It's in the hopper. And what did I build out today? The sponsorship page on ICCC. If you go look under sponsors, if you click under sponsors, I just built out that page, so it's got different sponsorships. Like, I don't know, if you got a vendor table and you want your name and logo to be highlighted and at the top, there's a sponsorship. Or if you just want to sponsor, there's another one of those. And then there's like silver, gold, platinum, and then a whole bunch of really expensive ones for like if a corporate wants to give us money, stuff like that. Not only does eBay global shipping program rip everybody off, it also takes literally 3 times longer to arrive. Yeah, dude. And that's because they double dip the money they save. What they do is they ship it all to this one address. They put it all into their own ocean container. And that's why it takes so long. And then they ship it over there for pennies on the dollar because you figure how much stuff can you fit into an ocean container? 10,000 eBay products? And so they ship it over there and then they distribute it locally. So they're banging everybody up for the global shipping program. And then they're even like doing it way cheaper in bulk by shipping containers of it. It's crazy. eBay is, man. But the good news is if you sell on eBay, soon IC for Life charity will be a charity option you can select on eBay to donate to. Which would cost you another 10%, but I'd appreciate it. But yeah, if you want to buy anything off of the IC, shoot us. Graded Han Smallhead, please. I will look at what the price is and we'll start one off. I guess we'll start one off where, oh no, Chief Chirpa got a bid. He's at $70. That's cool. All right, thank you. Brian Campbell in the lead. Graded Han Smallhead. I have a couple different ones, dude. One is the molded legs with the white paint. Oh no, they're both molded legs. Well, that's rare. Small head, molded legs, Han Solo. So they're both the tough to find variant. One has a broken peg in the case, one does not. That's the difference. Both 80 plus near mint, small head, molded legs. A graded Hoth Soldier. Just the standard one, man, like the Rebel or the Snowtrooper. Yeah, there's the regular Hoth Soldier. 80. This one, he's an 80. Oh yeah, God forbid you use the eBay promo tool. That thing's bonkers because it'll be like, oh, suggested is 13%. You're like, dude, by the time I ship it, I'm gonna be paying the customer to buy the darn toy. eBay gets you coming, going, and sideways. It's bonkers, dude. What up, Alex Salazar? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's call this Snow Speeder No Harpoon for Frankie Ramos at $75. We got a $15 bid on that, or no, Cynthia Fairgate has a $10 bid on the proof card now, so there's a $10 bid on that one. Going once on the Snow Speeder with no harpoon, but it works. Going twice, going thrice at $75. Sold to Frankie Ramos. The Rebel one, I'll put that up, Jason McKee. Yeah, no worries, bud. I'm going to put this inside the cockpit when you get it, just so you know it's there, search in the cockpit. So Frankie, when you get that, the tow cable is in the cockpit. Okay. Han Solo, small head. This one is graded AFA 80, and it is the molded legs variant. It does have a busted peg inside there. They will fix that. It's a $15 charge. Since we're talking about prices, AFA will fix that for $15. It is an 80 plus, and it is the Han Solo molded legs variant. So this is the very, very early one. The molded legs is the early Han Solo. There you go. Small head, molded legs, 80 plus near mint. And I will tell you what that's starting off at, just so we could start. You can bid if you want, but AFA 80 plus. I feel like I'm doing a Transformers auction with looking everything up like this. That's what I do on Transformers auctions. because I have no idea what they're worth. AFA 80 plus Han Solo molded legs. Molded lefts. Legs. The cheapest one for sale right now is $2.99. Let's see how much the cheapest one to sell for recently was. And that's where we'll start the price, or we'll start it close to that. Cheapest one to sell recently was $2.97. It's right there at the top. The next one is not a molded leg, it's the regular one. So the cheapest molded legs to sell recently is $2.97. We will start this one at $2.50, which is much cheaper and no tax. So the broken loose peg, it'll cost you $15 to fix. So I figure since I'm taking $65 plus tax off of the regular price, or the cheapest one to sell in the last 3 months, you can get that fixed for the $15. But I'm factoring it in there, and also still making it way cheaper than it should be. So it's your call if you want to bet on it or not. But that is $67 less than the cheapest one to sell in the last 3 months on eBay. You could even factor $15 of that into, well, I mean, sales tax on $265, depending on where you live, unless it's one of those like no sales tax places. Just that would cover your $15. So I'm doing way too much math here. I'm like exhausted. Yeah, correct. Yep. Yes, but molded legs, if it's mentioned, isn't that the white molded legs? I think so, dude. I can definitely see white inside the peg hole on his foot, so... See the white right there on that one? So I'm expecting that's what the label means by molded legs. I mean, I don't think they would mention it if it wasn't the molded leg figure. Like, I mean, it's like with the Han Solo Hoth. They mention it if it's the molded legs, but they don't mention it if it's the painted legs, or the brown painted legs, you know, that are blue. So I don't know. I'm just looking at eBay sold auctions for an AFA 80 plus. Is that 80 plus? Molded leg Han Solo. Because I figured people would write it on there, you know. Yeah, 80 plus. It sold January 18th. It's right there. Yeah. Exactly the same label, just a different item number. Small head, molded legs. CAS labels molded legs. Well, I mean, this one says molded legs on the label, so I guess AFA does too. I don't know. So I have to ship back to AFA, pay it, and ship back. Yep. If you want it redone. The starting bid on Han is $250, which is $65 less than the cheapest one to sell in 3 months. There we go. It was all fuzzy there. Alright, we're going to call this the Vintage Collection B-Wing Pilot Proof Card. $10. Vanessa, Cynthia, you got a killer deal there. We're going to call it. Going once, going twice, going thrice to Cynthia. Sold. Can you give me the rundown on Han? Yeah, sure, brother. It is a small head, molded leg Han Solo, AFA 80 plus. It has one broken peg behind his neck. You can get that fixed with AFA for $70 or $15. Its starting bid is going to be $250. The most recent one to sell on eBay sold for $295 plus tax plus shipping. And that's the cheapest one to sell in 3 months.
At Walgreens.
But don't take my word for it. Feel free to go look at eBay. Starting bid is $250 on her. Somebody asked, Nick Grooms asked for me to type it there. Brian Campbell starts us off on D at $250. That's sold. Congratulations, Cynthia. I think that's a steal of a deal. I have no idea what they're worth, but I mean, a pre-production proof for $10 is a steal. All right, here's the last one. This is from, I don't know. Andrea, what's this kind called? Andrea does some modern, so see, I don't know anything about modern. This is a Luke Skywalker proof card for the 30th anniversary, I guess. It says 77 through 07. Let's see. '30th anniversary from 2007. Dang, if you grade these proof cards, they're worth a lot of money, it seems. Like a few $100s. I can't find a Luke. But there is a Stormtrooper for $30 plus $9 shipping. There's one with a Luke with 2 other cards, and it's at $50. And there's a Stormtrooper for $30. So I don't know, Luke Skywalker. Hello there, Patrick Sheridan. How are you? '30th anniversary collection. There you go. Starting off at $1. Looks like it's worth like $30. I don't know. $1. All right, let's call. We're going to call Leah Hoth. She's at 220. Brian Campbell in the lead. Leah Hoth going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. All right, what else you guys want? Pick out another figure or something. Where's T.O.B.? T.O.B., have you been watching? Remember when I said like an hour ago that whenever I pick a price, people bid like once and then it just sits there? Look at what's going on with the Han Solo. That's why I hate picking prices, because people just bid the reserve. It's like doing an auction and telling your reserve off the bat. Congratulations. It's a beautiful Leia. And I think way cheaper than it should be. Alright. Just rejoined. What are the stats on B and C? B is a Rebel Commander CAS 80 plus. It's at $70. And C is a Chief Chirpa AFA 85, $70. Rebel Soldier. Ah, you wanted the Rebel Soldier. Yes. Let me find it, Jason. See, Jason knows how to do this. You remind me so I don't forget things. What the heck is it? I just had it, didn't I? That's not it. That's Rebel Commander. Ah, there he is. All right, buddy. It's an AFA 80 near mint loose action figure Hong Kong Rebel soldier with the flesh face, whatever that is. He's got the flesh face there, bud. It's like, I don't know. I'm sure there's. Why don't they have a list of whatever their weird variants are they write on labels? Don't you think you should have like a webpage where it like is like, well, this is the flesh face. It's from 1980 and it was on blah 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 cards. You know what I mean? There you go, flesh face. That one I'll start off at $50, regular price, or regular starting bid. See, I wouldn't call this one flesh face. I would say, I don't know what I would call that. Starting off $50. Better than robot face. That's what I'm saying. What's it going to be, a robot face? Like, flesh face. Well, alright, good. Half android rebel soldier. That's the trick. Yeah, Books and Sight. The problem is with the labyrinth of variants, grading companies tend to not use the words that we use. So it makes it very confusing and difficult. Jason McKee, I love you. Sold. 1, 2, 3. Just because you're nice and bid $75 instead of being like 50. You win that. And I know that's cheap, but you win. Congratulations. Also remember, I'm the one with the gavel, folks. I can choose whatever I want. So congratulations. What else you want? But thank you for not starting at $51 for the love of God for once. I appreciate it. That was probably a good deal still, but whatever. I don't care. Plus I like Jason McKee, so it's fine. Alright. CAS 80, Anakin Skywalker. 85 grade, 87.1. See how quickly I can sell things if you bid reasonably? Sorry, Chris Vermani. But I'm kind of sitting over here doing too much math, and Jason McKee said 75, and I'm like, that's nice of you, bro. Congratulations, it's yours. So. Just because it shouldn't be pulling teeth, I want you guys to get a killer deal. I do. I just don't want to get banged up. Because things with a label sell very easily on eBay to people that don't know nothing about Star Wars. There you go. Anakin, 85 grade, 87.1. Anakin Skywalker, starting at $50. Endor Soldier. Oh yeah, I do. Whoa, painted face. So why is this one painted face and the other one's flesh face? Doesn't that mean the same thing? I don't know. Yeah, no butt rubs on AFA, AT-AT drivers. That'd be good. But the thing is like, even CAS will call it different things than AFA calls it, and then UKG will call it different things than both those call it. And then you go on like variant villains or the Imperial Gunnery or whatever, and those variants are called something different too. Like, you know, can't we all agree on one whatever, like, you know, like one language? Is that possible? But I don't think it is. It would be nice if somebody came out with the definitive language. Like, it absolutely chaps my whatever that people call literally everything that's over 20 years Star Wars vintage. There should be something else to... Flesh face is a molded face. I don't think so. It looked painted to me. Let's learn. No, dude, that's definitely a painted face. Those are both painted faces. And they're literally using two different words to describe the same thing. Look. Painted, painted. Those are both AFA labels. They both are talking about the paint on the face, but it's two completely different words. flesh, painted. I don't know why. You can request specific things on the label, but they have to be specific things that, like, fit. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be something that's in the ballpark. They might even change it from painted to flesh or whatever, but still. Yes, basic. Casey Blevins, exactly. We are Star Wars community. Why is there no basic? Like, it's what we do. There should be a basic. Alright, Anakin CAS 85 has 0 bids on it. The Rebel Commander has $70 on it. And the Chief Chirpa has 71. And Han Solo has exactly the $250 that I came up with. So, that's good. Exactly the minimum reserve price on Han Solo. You guys are killing me. Just killing me. From now on, I'm going to make the reserve price $10 less or something. That's what I'll do. Well, we got $2 on the proof card, so I guess that's good, since it's definitely worth $30. What's going on, folks? You're killing me. But that's a modern proof card. I don't even feel bad about it, nor do I care. But it's only got $2 on it. You can go look on eBay. They are selling for substantially more than $2. This is how we find out the prices, folks. Alright, right now we have the Rebel Commander, CAS 80 Plus. Rebel Commander. And they sell for about $99. $119. And it's at 70. You guys are killing me. Yeah, I don't have any more of those modern proofies, so I can't help you. I'm sorry. Alright, we got $65 on Anakin. CAS 85 Anakin. Like, literally, sold November 28th. It's the most recent one. No, just card back on Luke Stormy. Sorry. Yeah, here, look. Just for example. 140, 152, 135. And mine is currently at $71. Same exact grade. Less than half price. I really don't know what to do, folks. I can't call any of this stuff right now. Everything's half price. So I'm going to hold off. We got another 20 minutes left of the show. But if you want to buy any more of this graded stuff, I got tons of graded stuff, and it's all nice, 85s and stuff. But I'm going to throw it on eBay. I don't even know what to do. Because it's like less than half price is what we're doing here. So I'm going to put that one back. McKee, I'm sorry, buddy. But it's just, I'll just sell loose or whatever, playsets and vehicles and whatnot. But it's not worth selling the graded. It's just not getting creamed. But I'll sell these ones because they're up, and I'm always a man of my word. But it's a terrible deal. A is at $70. C is at $75. I haven't watched Landman, dude. Is it good? I'd watch that. For sure. And Brian Campbell's crushing it. He's picking up everything here. Alright, Brian Campbell's in the lead on Anakin CAS 85 at $70. Most recent one to sell on eBay is $150. Most recent 3 to sell on eBay is between $138 and $150. Jason McKee on the Rebel Commander, CAS 80 plus at $70. Most recent one to sell is $113 on eBay, plus tax, plus shipping. C for Monty is in the lead on Chief Chirpa 85, AFA 85 at $80. Cheapest one to sell on eBay of the last 3 that I just showed you is $150. And Han Solo Small Head Molded Legs AFA 80 plus, the cheapest one to sell on eBay is $300, and we're at $250, which was the starting bid. I don't know, but it just ain't working. One graded figure, the only other graded I would want is a higher grade dignitary. Nothing against graded, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's not for everybody, dude, but there's people that buy graded. There's tons of people that buy graded. Maybe they're not watching this show, but I don't know why. Tell your friends, because it's literally all going for like half price. But I mean, I'm just going to take 4 pictures and throw it up on eBay and let it sit. These things sell. There's people that are dying for an AFA 85 Walrus Man, and these are all 85s and stuff. None of these are 70s. I could only imagine if they were 70s or something how bad I'd be getting banged up. Brian Campbell, $80 on A. Anakin. Literally, the cheapest one on here is $113 that's sold recently, and it's currently at $70. All the other ones are under $100, except for that, and they are all $150 or higher for all their recent sales. And they're all at 80, 70, 80. It's bonkers. This is insane. I'm going to take this down. This is... You win. $2. Whoever has $2 on $35 proof card. Brian Campbell. Here, how about a $100 gold Darth Vader bill for letter E? It's gold. It says .999999 whatever. Darth Vader gold bill. Comes with a cool case. Starting at $1. Yeah, great night to collect graded. Shoot, it's a great night to flip graded. You could literally sit here and have bought all the graded on this sale and flipped it on eBay and doubled the money. But I mean, eBay would also get their 14% or 13.5% fees, and everybody be paying tax. That's why I don't understand what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. Graded Bosk, I ain't selling nothing else graded. Go look on my eBay page. I'm done. I've tried for 3 weeks in a row for you guys. It's pointless. I'll just list it on eBay. And I hate to do that because I'm going to lose money and you're going to lose money if I do that. But no more graded anything. Unless you want, I'll just put it up for whatever the price is. What did you want? Bosk? Here. AFA 80 Near Mint Bosk. Gloss Paint Olive Head. Let's look it up. AFA 80. Bosque, gloss, paint. What color head? Olive head. Cheapest one at an 80 grade up right now on eBay is 183.84. Oh no, there's 167. They just dropped the price. There's one for 167 up on eBay. The most recent to sell. I have $200, $139. There's one that sold for $115.99. That's cheap. But so there you go. Let's say the cheapest one to sell on eBay, the cheapest, $115.99. So I'm going to start off mine at $110. If you're keen on it, starting bid is $110, which is still cheaper than the cheapest one to sell in the past 3 months. You could just say Bosque $110 if you're keen. Just put them up on ICCC. Yeah, but the thing is, here's the problem with that. You ready? I have to still take pictures, and then I have to post it, and then I have to wait, and then I have to take offers. I put up all the last 17 on the IC. They're cheaper than they are on eBay. Somebody bought a yak face. Of course the yak face sold. Yak face you could sell blindfolded. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's not where the graded people want. Bobby Lugo, 110 on Bosque. So maybe what I need to do is just do the price at whatever the most recent one sold for. Because look, Bosque is already higher than everything else out here. And it's 5 plus the shipping, so well yeah, but I still have to ship. So you figure $5 less than it should be, then less than the cheapest one to sell. So maybe that's what I'll try to do. I'll try to do that. Let's try to do that here, because maybe that'll make it go quicker too. I need to open up a space. Han Solo small head molded legs for $250 I'll sell, which is like exactly the price I said, and I should have just said $295, but I didn't. So there you go, sold. So with Han Solo small head molded legs for $250, we're gonna sell that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up more. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong because I'm so used to selling like starting at $1, you know. But the problem is then I get one bid, and I'm taking literally the cheapest price it sold for in 3 months. Yeah, but the problem is I got to take pictures of them all, dude. And pictures are a freaking hassle. I don't have time. You guys know I'm throwing a convention for you, trying to start a IC Roadshow. My wife has a toy store. I own a trucking company in real life. And I'm also trying to start a non-profit organization, right? Like, I don't have the time, man. This isn't even my real job. Alright, let's see here. The Rebel Commando. Alright, 80 plus near mint Rebel Commando AFA. So Star Wars 80 plus Rebel Commando. It's one that sold for $175. Right there, that's a CAS though. There's one sold for $95, or $99 rather. Brian's Toys, $99. So let's start this one off at $95, which is $5-6 less than the cheapest one to sell on eBay. $95. Belky, I need a personal assistant. Move to Nashville. Dude, you don't even understand that. Like, I desperately need somebody to follow me around that I can be like, listen, go take pictures of 150 graded figures and list them on eBay. I'd pay handsomely, because I'm never going to do it. I hate listing stuff on eBay. It's so boring, and I don't have time for that. But, I mean, unless this works with the, you know, with the picking out the random price of the things. Jason McKee, Rebel Commando 95. So maybe I should just do that. I'll try to do that from now on. I'll look it up. So anyways, the Bosk is at exactly the price I asked. The Rebel Commando is at exactly the price I asked. Just sold the Han Solo. This is exactly the price I asked. Chief Chirp is at $80. Those sell for $150. Go look it up on eBay. Rebel Commander's at $80. Those sell for $115. Go look it up on eBay. And Anakin's at $90, and those sell for $150. Go look it up on eBay. So I guess the Rebel Commander is the closest for me to call. Yeah, Belky, dude, you don't even understand. If you lived anywhere near us, anyone that lives anywhere near us or knows anyone that lives anywhere near us, I would gladly pay someone to not even personal assist. If you want to be a personal assistant, fine. That's great. I could use one of those too. But I would gladly pay somebody to list stuff on eBay at 4 in the morning. I don't care. It's just, it's tedious and I don't have the time. So that's why when everybody was like, oh, bring something good, I was able to just, like, give you every single figure graded. You know? Like, most people can't do that. Alright, Jason McKee at $95 on the Rebel Commando. Bosk is at $110. Nobody's bidding on the golden $100 bill. I just put this over here for another day. I don't know. Godzilla. Here, these are some swag coasters. I don't know what they're from. We'll do a swag thing. I don't know what those are from. Maybe Galaxy's Edge or something, if not swag. But it doesn't have any... Usually swag has, like, info about whoever made it. But that's just all in, like, Arabish or whatever, so... Got no idea. I got some more swag here. Hold on. Yeah, let's do the Star Wars sticker pack with that. It's still sealed. I just opened it. It was swag. I'm thinking Argentina. Yeah, definitely Argentina. It's cool. It's stickers of all the Topps card fronts. So there's Empire. That's a sticker. There's the Star Wars ones. They're the Topps cards. But they're stickers of them. Stickers. Oh, you bid $10 on the gold bill? I'm sorry, Casey. Well, there you go. Stickers. Oh, so these are from Galaxy's Edge. So see, what do I know? So Olga's Cantina at Galaxy's Edge, 2 coasters from there. And then all the Topps trading card stickers as stickers. I don't know. Whatever. There you go. So, there's a lot for you. Turn it a buck. And Casey Blevins had $10 on the gold bill. Casey, you just win it, dude, for $10. It's yours. Andrea, could you just write it up for Casey? There you go, bud. Sorry, man, I didn't see anybody bid on it. I should have checked for Casey, though. Casey loves letter E. Okay, so maybe I will sell some more graded figures, but I'm going to start doing it like these, where I just give you money off on the most recent to sell on eBay. I guess we'll call Bosk and we'll call the Rebel Commando. Bosk and Rebel Commando, 1, 2, 3, sold. Okay, those two are sold. And here, these, you know what, I'm done putting up stuff for right now. Well, actually, I can put up graded ones. Does anybody else want anything graded there? You can shout it out and I'll just look it up. CAS or AFA 85. B-Wing pilot COO on left leg. Whatever that means. Most recent ones to sell were 175. There's two of them up there. Both 85 grades. 175, 175. Both of those say they're just the regular ones. Like, look. Well, anyway, it says loose action figure B-Wing pilot. This one that I have says B-Wing pilot COO on left leg. It is a AFA 85 near mint plus. Let's see how it says COO on left leg. I have no idea what variant that could be signifying, but it is a variant from the two that just sold for 175. So I will start mine at the exact same price, 179, and this one is obviously a variant. So 175 is the starting bid on that B-Wing if you're into it. Maybe for the R2, you want the R2? No more blue snags, sorry buddy. Solo small head not broken? I'll do a solo small head not broken. Here, it is right here. Solo small head, 85 plus, not broken. That I know for a fact is $200 minimum. So there's 195 is what I'm starting at. I'll put up anything you want. You want the R2? Here, let's look it up. CAS 80 R2 one line. So CAS 80 R2 one line. $299 is the cheapest one for sale on R2. And CAS 80, 180, one sold for 168, 156, 195, 239. So all right, they're all about $200 around there. Let's call this 175. CAS 80 R2. So there you go. That's both the things you asked for. Cheaper than they've sold for recently on eBay. Red Snag. Let's see. Okay, Hubert Hoyce starts us off at 195 on the Han Solo. So Han Solo is live at 195. R2D2 is I don't remember what I said for it. Red Snag. Red Snag, UKG 85. Red Snag. Let's see. Remember that every single one of these that I'm quoting out is cheaper than they have sold for recently, not cheaper than you can buy them for if you go on eBay right now. Every single one has been cheaper than you can buy them for. Like Red Snag, for example, is $208.71. The cheapest one, it's from Canada, so it'll cost you $20 shipping. Let me see what they sell for. Sold items. None have sold recently. Oh, that's because it's UKG. Let's see what it is. $275 buy it now with a crossed out price, so that's obviously incorrect. Only one I could see is $275 with the best offer accepted. So I have no idea. I don't know. R2 175 McKee. Okay. The B-Wing nobody's bid on. Put that back. Alright folks, I am going to call all of these now. Just so you're aware, Anakin is a CAS 85. It's currently $60 less than it should be. If it was the cheapest one to sell on eBay. Rebel Commander is currently $38 less than it should be. It's at $80, CAS 80. Chief Chirpa is currently $70 cheaper than it should be, and it's an AFA 85. And R2D2 is a few bucks less than it should be at $175. And Han Solo here is at Andrea, what's Han Solo at? Somebody bid on it. Was it Hubert? Did Hubert bid on it? I don't see the bid anymore. Oh, you're going on the B-Wing, not R2? Okay. B-Wing it is, buddy. There you go. Nobody bid on the R2, so. Or Brian Campbell, are you bidding on the R2? I'm sorry, I got too much stuff up. Gotcha. 175 on the R2. Sorry, I've made it confusing for everyone. Oh yeah, there you go. Holst is on the lead on Han Solo at 195. I got you, brother. I don't know why I couldn't find it. There it is down the bottom. So, all right, let's call all these. Ready, everybody? And I'll tell you what they all went for after I call them. So going once, twice, three times. Everything is sold. Oh no, Brian Campbell is in the lead. No, the Han Solo is at 195, but Han Solo is already at 195, Brian. It's the one with no peg, or no broken peg. Did you say stop? I can't hear you, baby. I'm so sorry. What'd you say? And? Sorry, Andrew just said stop to wait, so we'll wait and see what's going on. Brian Campbell takes over the $200 on the Han Solo. What is Brian bidding on? The Han Solo. Hubert Holst was in the lead on the Han Solo at $195. Brian has bid $200 on the Han Solo, so Hubert Holst, you'll have to raise your bid if you wanted that. He bid D. It was on the Han Solo, I think. Yeah, the Han. He just thought it was D, but it's not. It's on the top. I put too many things up. It's completely my fault. I put too many things up. The Han Solo, he bid on. Okay. Hubert Holst in the lead on the Han Solo with the molded legs there, 80 plus near mint. Daniel Neal's in the lead on the R2, 175. Brian Campbell, just clear it up, man, if you bid on either of these. I think you were only bidding on the Han Solo, but I don't know. Yes, I did gum up the works because I just started putting stuff up for the prices. That maybe I'll do next week because I'll just put it up at whatever the price is and I'll just look it up or something. It's his. Okay, so you're only bidding on the Han. And Hubert Holst just took it over at 205, so no worries. The B-Wing pilot, Jason McKee, is in the lead at 175. The R2-D2, Daniel Neal, is in the lead at 175. Holst is going to win the Han Solo at 205. Chief Chirp is at $80 with C for Monty. Jason McKee is in the lead on the Rebel Commander at $80, and Anakin is at $90. Arthur Liu says 218 on Han Solo. Well, I'm going to call everything but Han Solo since we have prices on everything and I just mentioned all the prices. Han Solo is still going. It's currently at 218 with Arthur Liu. I'm going to call everything else going once, twice, three times. Han Solo is still live. Here's all the killer deals you guys got on all the ones that are up. Casey Blevins, you're sitting over there. You just crushed it on this, dude. I bet you those things are $5 each, and these are awesome. So good job, buddy. So you're just catching those E's for good deals, Casey. I love you for the E's, man. You're always there. Crazy letter E. Yep. Casey wins E at $5. There you go. You're always on that E, man, and everybody else looks past it. All right, E is done. Whoa, there we go. Oh, goodness gracious. And it is Taco Tuesday here, folks. So we're going to go eat some tacos. What was that called? No Man's Land or something? What am I watching? That's the one with, what's his name? That was married to what's her name, right? It's still available. You're done, Hubert? Because I'll call it for Arthur if you're all done, bud. And next week we'll try off some more graded again, but I will be selling them for cheaper than the most recent sales on eBay. So they'll be good deals. Landman. Got you. Yeah, what's his name? Billy Cyrus or Billy whatever? Yellowstone and Texas oil fields. I like that. Yellowstone was good till they totally jumped the shark and made it awful. I didn't even watch the last season. I heard it was terrible. And they want to ruin it by watching the last season. That's horrible, right? It was like Lost. I was so into Lost, man, and Lost was an awesome show. And then, like, right at the end, they were just like, oh, well, we don't really have an idea to finish it, so... But Like, I can't even rewatch Lost, and I'd totally rewatch Lost. I loved Lost. But you can't rewatch Lost. You know how it happened. You know how it ended. You know? I like Landman. Hey, man, I'll put it into the rotation. I've been watching Seals lately. I'm on, like, season 5 or something. I really like it. It's got that dude from Bones in it that's been in, like, everything forever. It's good. All right. It's going Arthur Lou, 218, sold. All right, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out. We have a really good idea for next time. What I'll do is I'll just start it at cheaper than the most recent one is sold. And then that way I won't have to sit here and be like, dude, it's worth $150. You bid 80. But anyway, everybody that got killer deals tonight, when you get it in, please post up and be like, holy moly, I get the killerest deals in the world on Taco Tuesday auctions. Let people know, man. It's killer deals on rare items. So that's what I do. Arthur Wu, yes, sir. Happy Snake Tacos. No, thank you. But happy New Year, Arthur. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Go watch your Landmans and whatnots. Thank you very much for being part of the IC. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, all it takes to be a great member of the Imperial Commissary is 3 simple things. You got to teach, you got to learn, you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.